Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Intuitive Insights. I'm Sunsaray, and today we're going to be doing the reading for the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So I went ahead and put your spread out, and we'll go back and clarify them at the end. So the energy around this reading, you have the Two of Earth. So this is Two of Pentacles. So there's a decision that needs to be made. There's a little juggling going on. It's going to be about a relationship. It can be about a job. If you're moving, anything that you are trying to weigh out the pros and cons and make a decision. So in the present, we have the Seven of Fire. So it's the Seven of Wands. This is all about standing up for yourself. So you've reached the top and you've got to you have to still fight to be able to keep your position at the top. People are still coming for you, If you look at this card, there's a unicorn which shows magic, which the wands is all about spirit, magic, passion. And it has like a magic carpet draped over it, just to represent the magic around the unicorn. We all know that it's a magical animal, one that somebody has made up, but it represents your imagination. There's also dragonflies, and this is also representing magic. So this card in this deck it's not just about being at the top, it's about what you had to use to get there. You had to use your imagination. You had to do things that everyone was afraid to do. And that's why everyone's still coming for you, because you did what no one else wanted to do and what people were scared to do to get you there. And people fear the unknown, and because you did that, everyone's coming for you. Everyone wants a little taste of that magic. Okay, so moving to the past, you have the Fool card. So the Fool card is all about taking that leap of faith. And that's what you did in the past. That's how you got to that seven of wands, was you took that leap of faith. You marched to the beat of your own drum. And it's almost like, if you look at this card, the girl on here is going backwards instead of forward. It's almost like you had to go backwards. You had to reevaluate things and change your path, and how you were coming at this dream, how you were approaching this idea. It was something that it wasn't necessarily going back. It was going backwards to see it from a different position, to see it from a different view, because everybody else is too busy just trying to move forward that they don't stop and reevaluate everything. And that's when you perfect your skill, master your craft. In the immediate future, you have the Ace of Water. So this is the Ace of Cups. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this is the universe handing you your cup of love. So you can apply this to whatever it is that's going to fulfill you emotionally right now. This can be a relationship, a lover. This can be friends. This can be a job. This can be, you starting a new business, you having a child. I mean, it can be many different things, but it's whatever is fulfilling you emotionally. And the universe is handing you this. It's gifting you this because you took the steps you needed to in order to earn this. And you went through a lot. When you have to take your steps and go backwards, you get into that feeling of oh, I failed. Now I'm having to start over. But it's not really starting over, because you just learned what not to do. So when you're getting further in the future, you're going to know, okay, those steps, I don't need to take that path. It was like a detour. And so when you take that time to, reevaluate, to step back, to just have everything like lined up right, kind of go over your blueprint. You make it where you learn from your mistakes. So when you learn from your experience, that's the best knowledge you can possibly have. That really puts you ahead of everyone. And so you deserve this cup of love, this emotional fulfillment. And it has a seahorse on it. I think the seahorse has a moon that the tail is curled around. And, the moon is all about, mysteries, secrets, illusions, but magic too. So you have a lot of magic going on. By the way, the Fool card it represents Aries. So you might have an Aries in your life. Or this could be talking about you. This is for the fire sign. So this could definitely be you taking on that energy and stepping into that Aries kind of energy. And the Fool is, like it's like the fearless one in the journey, like the Fool's journey. That's what this whole major arcana, all the steps, it's all about taking on that Fool's journey. So yeah, okay. Going to the distant past, you have the Moon card. So this is, like I was just saying, with the Ace of Water, with that moon there, you have, the magic. You have the mystery. There was some illusions. You definitely was probably doing a lot of dreaming, a lot of, like, kind of your head in the clouds a little bit, because the moon it's being in that shadow side, that shadow energy. It's good for some signs to be there, but this is the card of Pisces. When I see the moon, I think of Pisces. Also, it can represent Cancer as well, but I always see Pisces. Pisces represents, like, the unknown, mystery, because let's remember, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune was not even a planet in our solar system. It just showed up and kind of took its spot, and it's the unknown. So the secrets, the use of your imagination, right? Like, to be able to manifest things that don't exist yet. The moon represents all of that. And that's what Neptune's energy puts out into the universe when it's in orbit, when it's close to the sun. Especially when it's in Pisces season, which we'll step into very soon. So this is also water. So there's a lot of water here. You have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of water. So you might be dealing with a water sign. This could be sun, moon, or rising. But especially Pisces moon and Pisces moon and Cancer's moon sign. Those are really strong in here. But yeah, so if you look at this too, you kind of see the face on this card, and the face in the moon has its eyes closed. It's kind of giving off the illusion of, just like, I don't know anything. I don't know. I don't have any secrets. I'm not telling you my secrets. Like, Pisces will take their secrets or anyone's secrets to the grave. So will Scorpio. That's the best thing about them. All right, so moving on to the distant future, we have the King of Water. So this is the King of Cups. The way this is laying, the King is looking at the Ace of Water. So it's like the King is looking at that cup. It's a seahorse, but it's looking at the seahorse like, I've got, emotional fulfillment. This King is emotionally balanced. He's been through the good and bad. He's been through the heartbreak. He's experienced real love. He's had a little bit of everything. So he knows how to express himself emotionally. And he's also smart enough to take his wisdom when he speaks, along with other people's and the wisdom of spirit before he makes his decision. And this is why this king is so emotionally balanced, because he takes a little bit of everyone's opinions, everyone's advice, and then kind of rolls it all into one. And this is how he became the king. So this is representing Scorpio and Cancer. So like I said, you have all water, and then you have Aries and Sagittarius. So yeah, this is a lot of emotion in this reading. This is probably about a relationship. If not a relationship, I would definitely say this is about something that is going to affect you emotionally. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards for you and see kind of what the backstory is. We're going to start with the present, the Seven of Fire. Spirit, show me what the Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire is for my fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. What message do you have for my fire signs, please and thank you? Okay, we have the King of Swords. All right, so the King of Swords, this is the king who is balanced. He is going to be strategizing everything. He rules like coming up with the plan, okay? His queen kind of like draws out the blueprint, and he gets you to the destination. He is the judge, authority. You know, this king is not anybody that you want to step to. You don't want to interrupt this king. So landing on your present energy being the Seven of Wands, where you're at the top and you're having to still fight for that position, you're not going to have to do that much longer. You're going to step into this King of Swords energy, and people are not going to want to step to you. I mean, this is the king that no one steps to. After him, you go to the emperor. So yeah, this is good energy for you to be in. I would say just kind of stand your ground right now, and just remember, something will happen where you will show the world, the people that you're around, that you deserve this position and why you have it. So you won't have to fight much longer. Show me the Fool card in the past position. What is the Fool card for my fire signs in the past position? Okay. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, so this is somebody coming to you with an offer or an idea about money. In the past, this is either you coming up with that idea, that new, fresh idea, something that it doesn't exist. You're creating something. But look how tight you're holding that pentacle. You know, this is kind of showing like you're nervous a little bit. You're nervous, but you take on the full energy and you take that leap of faith. But, you know, everybody kind of has you a little scared. The Nine of Swords also came out. This is sleepless nights, restless nights, nightmares, you know, and this is the air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So there's an air energy in your life that is causing you a lot of worry, a lot of stress. On the bottom of the deck, there's the Leo card. And if you look in this deck, the guy is really struggling to tame this beast. You know, the Strength card is all about taming that beast that's inside, that's within you. So with you not having any sleep, you know, having these nightmares and this anxiety, you're really, you're struggling. You're struggling to kind of balance yourself, you know, have your emotions balanced, have your, you know, your fears and your confidence all balanced, because you're going to have both, but it's having an equal, steady, you know, amount of the energy. That's how you surrender control. All right, so moving on to the immediate future with Ace of Water. Spirit, show me what this Ace of Water is for my fire signs. What is this cup of fulfillment? Oh, that's too many. Show me what fire signs are emotionally fulfilled with in the immediate future, please and thank you. Okay. Ooh, a lot. Alright, we'll take them. Okay, wow. Okay, so the High Priestess came out. Alright, the High Priestess, this is Pisces. So Pisces is showing up quite a bit here. This is about living between the conscious and subconscious mind. This is where you connect with spirit. You connect with spirits. The High Priestess is kind of she's lives in the third dimension and the fourth and fifth dimension, you know, and she knows all the secrets. She has that's why the Pisces represents the moon and the High Priestess, because they both hold all the secrets. All right, so the next card out is Queen of Wands. This is you guys showing up. Here's your energy right here. The Queen of Wands is very creative, beautiful. She is the queen that starts like the passion in an endeavor. She kind of lights that spark in everybody. Look at how she's got this lion tamed. You know, so in this card, the lion is tamed. You know, when I showed you the card before with the strength card, you were still struggling with that. So that's something that you really need to work on. You need to maybe meditate and go within. Three of Pentacles. This is coming together, collaborating, mastering your craft. Also recognition. People seeing you and seeing your work and acknowledging you. Ace of Wands. All right, that dream, that wish, the universe is handing you your wish, like it is coming true. Be careful what you wish for, though. Make sure that you are very specific with your wishes and what you want. And in this deck, the king has the world in his hands. So, I mean, you can literally have it all. This is spirit saying, what do you want? Your wish is I'm going to give you whatever you want. Four of Wands. So here's some more fire energy. This is about family. This is stability. This is your ships have come in. This also is the card, I see 1111. So I do relate Libra with this card because, you know, justice is 11. But this is also another wish card, but this is more about your foundation and your family, your ancestors. And if you see, the ship is in the back, visible, where you see it's coming in, okay? Show me what the distant past is for my fire sign, Spirit, please, and thank you, all right? All right, first card, Nine of Cups. So this is independent fulfillment. This is you standing on your own 2 feet without having to, you know, lean on someone else and have that financial independent, that emotional independence. Also, in this deck, I've never actually really looked at this card, but in this deck, there is a couple, and then there's a girl to the side that is watching this couple like get married or something. So you might have had to step away from a relationship in order to gain this Nine of Cups, you know, this independent emotional fulfillment, because something was not serving your highest good when it comes to your emotions. I mean, if you look, the 2 people are not even looking at you, and you're kind of looking there, you're looking at them with just your glass held. Maybe this is finally like breaking away from that. Yeah. This card usually I say is the wish card, and I always say that, you know, the 9 cups show like almost a rainbow of emotions, a rainbow of like fulfillment and with your emotions. But every color, when you think about color therapy, is there and it's balanced. And in to it. So this might have been something you had to walk away from for sure. Yes, definitely. The card that came out with it, Eight of Swords. This is keeping yourself in your own mental prison. You are keeping your swords around you, and it's like you're keeping yourself in a prison, and you have everything you need to step out of this. It's in your head. Remember, the swords are intellect. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And it's like you're doing this to yourself, this anxiety, this worry, this panic. And if you look, there's like three little like demon looking things there, and you're creating this. You're creating this, like these three demons. It's almost like you're creating this. That's why there's three people in the Nine of Cups. You had to walk away. If you look, your guardian angel is right there looking at you, you know, like, come on, get out of this energy, let this go. But this is in the distant past, so, you know, you got out of that, because right here in the past position, those demons are only in your head, and you're at a Nine of Swords. You left the Eight of Swords, okay? So let's look at the distant future for my fire signs. Show me what lies ahead for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries in the distant future. Please and thank you, Spirit. So I'm seeing a lot of water and a lot of air here. So a lot of emotion and a lot of intellect. All right, Ten of Wands. So the King of what's clarifying the King of Cups is the Ten of Wands. If you look at this card, usually the Ten of Wands is showing a guy carrying 10 wands on his back. This card is showing you around, like you're almost doing the same thing as you did in the Eight of Swords. You're putting yourself in this like mental prison, but you're doing it now with your spirit. I guess you've had your closure with the emotions, but it's put like a dimness to your fire inside. That's why all the wands are lit, but they're around you. They're like caging you in. And if you look in the back, there's a boat, but there's no water. It's like it's in the desert. It's like it's all dried up, you know? Remember not to become too cold. You know, sometimes emotionally or mentally, spiritually, we kind of build a wall. And that's what it looks like you've done, is build this wall around you and this chest you're sitting on. Also, it looks like there's like the devil right here. It's laid out flat, like sleeping, and you're just staring at it. I would say that this is you trying to let go of, you know, that manipulation maybe. Let go of anything that was toxic, anything that was bringing like a negative energy into your life. But really you were actually doing this. You were bringing this into your life. That's why you're just looking at this devil, and the devil's sleeping. He's peaceful. You're the one that is putting up this wall. You've got to let that go. You've got to release all of this baggage, because if you don't, you're going to just bring this in the next relationship or situation you have. The good thing is you're at a 10, and that's completion. So let's see. Let me pull another card for you and see what we got. Clarify this 10 of Wands. Okay. 9 of Wands. All right. So, yeah, this was some rough waters. You've been through a lot. There's a lot of bandages, a lot of scars you've walked around with. These are things you've caused, things that's happened to you. But what came out with that is the King of Pentacles. So once you light that fire back in your soul and your spirit, and you get that drive back, you will step into the King of Pentacles. No longer will you be staring at that devil where it's peaceful. You'll actually embrace it and have it on your throne right here. This does represent Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you very well could be dealing with an earth sign in your life. This could be the cause of some of this mess with the devil showing up. That's Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. This is rest, rejuvenation, going into a state of meditation. It looks like you might be visiting somewhere with mountains, because there's a lot of mountains in these cards. But yeah, I think in the end, everything will work out. It's just releasing that pain, releasing any kind of like resentment, any type of just baggage that you're carrying with you, because that is all that is just a heavy load. You know, when you think about it, when you go to the airport, the more baggage you have, the more you have to pay. So when you're carrying this baggage around with you, this is more money you're gonna have to spend in any part of your life. All right, so I'm gonna pull a Sacred Vision Oracle card for you real quick and see what Spirit has to say for my fire signs. What message do you have for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries? Okay. All right. This is number 15, Serenity. This is a really pretty card. It's like he's in front of a stained glass, and stained glass always is in churches and like kind of like religious buildings and things like that. So it's kind of talking about like the divine, you being in the house of the divine. So number 15, Serenity, divine light. In divine light, you overflow with love. You carry the sacred arrows that teach you about the clouds so full of water that the rain comes like droplets of wisdom into your sea of consciousness, and you begin to learn. The sacred flute carries your prayers of love, and all the symbols of treasured people and dreams reflect upon you with the light of the great sun. You are a sacred lover full of fragrance, and the wind comes to spread your perfume across the land. You stand before the Great Spirit in a state of grace. Name your darkness, that said quality that you have held, and as you call it by name, feel it begin to disappear. You hold on to your faith the same way that you grip your arrows of destiny. You are not meant to live in darkness, but in the light of your own integrity. Move with the flow of life and let go of any sadness from your earlier years. Be serene and at ease as the light begins to define you. This is the perfect card for you. This is exactly what I was saying. You have to let all of that sadness go so you can step into the light and also have your integrity when you step away from it and be able to hold your head high. Because everybody goes through things in life that are hurtful, that, that cause pain, and makes us cause pain. Hurt people, So this is talking about know that happens to everyone. Learn your lesson and apply that in your future situations in life, and walk away with your head held high and move on to your destiny. Because if you don't go with the flow of life, you're sitting in this mental prison, this spiritual prison. All right. Okay, guys. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time, peace.